Parenthood Chronicles. Recorded in the historical St. Louis, Missouri. I am that girl Joe. Don't forget to hold that E. Welcome, Jesus, y'all. It's been a night. We've been up here vibing, so work with me.
You good.
But yeah, no, come on into our parent lounge. I mean, y'all probably this time chilling too. So look, let's talk with us where we are up here talking about
parenting.
What up? What's the topic today?
Parenting.
No.
Co-parenting?
No. Dang, y'all forgot to. Jesus.
Co-parenting?
No. Parent kids for the future. How we parent kids for the future? And y'all don't even know how. See, that was a test. That was a test right there. And I got these niggas just like that.
Yeah,
so, welcome back, y'all, to the Parenthood Chronicles recorded in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm your girl, Joe. Hold the E, coming to my parent lounge. Where we're making parenthood popping again by remixing parenthood. So, tonight I have with me my girl Tanisha.
Ooh.
And this guy over here, CJ.
Damn.
I can't think of which name to tell you. Like King CJ. You got so many. Like I'm gonna let you tell them.
We all the influence right now.
Y'all gonna tell them about y'all better than I'm gonna tell them about y'all. But before we get to that part, we are talking, like I said, we're talking about preparing our children for the future. So, yeah. You ready to tell them about yourself?
Yep.
All right.
Go first, Queen. Go ahead. You got it.
My name is Tanisha, STL Brow Lady, your favorite brow lady's brow lady. Located in the Tower Grove area.
Hey, right there, brow lady.
Not your Damn, well, we the nigga outside. The camera's here.
Before we started, I said this is gonna be a funny night.
Your favorite brow lady's brow lady, STL Brow Lady. I am the CEO of Brow Studio 88. I have been operating for about 4 years now. I've been knowing Joe since about 2010, before I had my first child.
No, right after you had it, because she was coming to the center. They helped out, so it's like
she was
2012. It was
2012, whatever. Long time ago.
Some years.
Okay.
Some years now.
However, all that time we've been educators. One of my favorite educators that I've ever worked with, honestly. I've always been a creator. I love being a mom. I've been a mom for a long time. So,
how many kids you say?
I got 2. Mm-hmm. I have a 14-year-old and a soon-to-be 6-year-old. She will be 6 on the 5th. Mm-hmm. Both of my daughter's birthday on the 5th, actually. April 5th and February 5th. I'm an educator first. So when it comes to primary information, I'm going to make sure my kids are equipped before they even get to school. Mm-hmm. Joe knows that about me. We learn through song, whatever. However, I'm very intentional. Always been like that. I started in early care. I come from educators. My mother was a teacher. My father was a teacher. Yeah. My brother is a teacher.
Yeah.
My godmom was a daycare provider. My god sister is a daycare provider. I just come from educators. Okay. A lot of my family are educators. Even if it's not in profession, they are just educators. However, but I have naturally smart children, and I'm grateful for that. However, I have nurtured those gifts. Oh, okay, that's for me.
This nigga just bust out like that. Teachers.
But yeah, that's me. I'm Tanisha.
What?
I do brows. I'm an educator. I teach healthy relationships in high schools. Also, yeah, Miss T. Yeah, all that. Back to you, Bob.
Next.
All right. Now, as my followers know, this is your boy, Young King CJ Taylor. I did the same thing. Can you see me?
I'm gonna cut they line.
Hey, respect my show.
I'm gonna cut they line.
They'll see you.
All right, so I've been a parent for about 9 years, almost 10 now. I have a newborn son. Now I have a boy and a girl, so I got the best of both worlds.
That part.
I'm currently in a co-parenting system, which I'm trying to show that
And
you know, you can have a co-parenting system and it can work, man. It's just both the parents got to be on the same page with the kids, man. That's all. And I just want to show that it can work, man, on both sides.
It can.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet like that.
Amount.
Yeah.
Man, okay, so we split up. So my dad's side, man, I done lost count. I'm gonna be honest, I lost count. Last time I checked,
get me started.
Last time I checked, it was 10.
I'll beat you. I got 12.
Real?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, Papa was a Rolling
Stone.
And then they make sons as Rolling Stones. You know what? We can get there by preparing for the future. That's one way. Don't make, generational curses.
And apparently we had lost one though. I had lost one. His name was Patrick. I did lose one. It's tough because I had a plan to help out all my siblings. I want to leave something for them.
Yeah.
He's not going to get that. You know what I'm saying? So it do kind of hurt, but I do got a lot more, and it makes me want to grind harder because yeah. And on my mom's side, biologically I'm her baby, but I do have a stepbrother who's the youngest, but I also have an older brother and an older sister on my mom's side.
And you spook. How many siblings you got? You say it?
5, 4, 5. And I'm the oldest.
Ooh, you big sis.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm the oldest.
Mom's side,
Mm-hmm.
second oldest. But like I said, I lost count. Last time I checked, it was 10.
But you in the you in the top area. You in the top area. You know that much.
I don't want to put my bone.
Yeah, you know you in the top area. That's how you know. That's
Your
cool.
daddy got stuff to do.
That's big clans.
That's fine.
He got things to do. He got to provide.
Hey, I got to speak for him. He said he was brought here to be fruitful and multiply.
I feel like a lot of
so he's doing what God telling him to do. So, he might do his own way, but hey,
he obedient.
Done his thing.
How many of y'all is it? He's obedient.
Yes. Many villages. Many villages.
So daddy.
What kind of music y'all listen to?
Whatever your daddy do, it work.
What kind of music y'all listen to?
R&B mainly.
Your daddy is a successor.
It's the cannabis
of his sperm.
He doing his job. He feel like he's
music. What kind of music y'all be listening to?
I like neo soul. I like old school. Yeah. I like gangster rap. I like the blues. I like jazz.
You like everything.
I like
you like
gospel.
Young. You like old. You like
gospel. I like inspirational gospel. I like spoken word over a nice beat. I just like music, period. Sometimes I don't really care what they're saying.
The instrumental, all that, yep.
The beat does it for me, but I really love an intentional song.
A conscious.
Yeah, I really like the intentional song. Where the
That's
shit
why I'm at down in my life.
Where the shit makes.
She like these niggas here.
She forgot.
I forgot. But yes, no, seriously. I love music. Period. The music don't even gotta have no words.
That's me.
If it's a vibe, it's a vibe. Yeah, that's me.
I think I got a lot of my music off of you.
Yeah,
I think I got a lot of my
you
music
got a nice music taste.
I got a nice playlist off of you.
Yeah, we definitely have a similar music taste for sure. For sure. Yeah. It ain't even gotta be in English. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna send you some Japanese R&B. That shit straight hit.
Japanese.
She been at the nail shop too long.
No, bitch, I ain't even been there. I've been with the black girl.
Oh damn.
But no, real talk. Like the shit is trill as fuck. Like it's like give it a chance. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. The beats gonna do it every time.
It's always
whatever he's saying. It seems I'm convinced. Whatever he said, yes.
Whatever he said, she fell for it. She fell for whatever. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Whatever he said, sure. If he act, yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever you said.
Whatever, it sounded good. It sounded real good.
Cool.
So okay,
it's cool. Yeah. It's cool. Yes.
What about you, CJ? What you?
Man, it's just R&B for me, man.
R&B.
Like, and then when I step out, I like rap. You know, I like trap music.
Okay, when you say rap, what area of rap? Because it's different rappers that at least like.
What era?
I'm more
of rap.
Like, I mean, it depends. It's like you say, all music. Like if I hear a beat and it's a trap beat and it gets me up and I start dancing, that must go. I'm gonna rock with it. But mainly for me, I like the R&B. Like it's just it speaks to my soul.
Well, we're gonna hold you down. You both drown.
Get it together. Get it together.
All right, yeah. So, how prepared y'all think y'all was for y'all future? Like, how prepared you think you was like a kid? Like, do you think the world, like, or the world and your parents really prepared you for now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
the best of their ability.
So you want to go? You want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I'll go first. I appreciate all the lessons that, my parents have taught me and showed me. And it's just that we all think about going back and like what I could have did, what I should have did. But, it's just, I feel like everything happened for a reason. So, yeah.
I feel like my parents were very intentional.
Yeah, teachers though.
Even though but even in that, my parents were 16 when they had me. So I feel like they prepared me for a world that wasn't necessarily empathetic to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they made sure that I had the tools to be able to maneuver through whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then too, like culturally, family talk to you rough. Like they'll tell you what's wrong with you and call it a greeting. Like, hey, what your big
I've been around your family, but I've never been like personally around. But they don't seem like they really hide.
Thanks, I'm so great. Like, thanks, auntie, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it caused me to develop tough skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see the bigger picture. I know that they love me because of how they treated me. And the things that they did for me. And how they showed up for me. Even if they didn't know how to articulate that. You know what I'm saying? But it taught me to be able to do that differently with my own, for sure. What was the question?
I almost believe it too, dog. Woo, they make you believe they love you. Oh my God, I am ashamed.
But I'm talking about something though. Don't discredit me.
No,
you got deep questions.
She was doing it though. She just forgot that thing. How prepared you were for the future? How your parents?
Thank you, thank you, Joe. Anyway, okay, just because I'm vulnerable, it's a safe space.
It is.
Anyway, so.
Don't mind
my
ignorance of your friend.
Prepared me.
Ignore your friend, please.
They did. They made sure I was in an environment where I could flourish. They nurtured my gifts. Like some stuff I think was intentional. Like as far as like my vocabulary. I know it might sound a little special right now.
Take your time.
They gave me some wine. Let me say that.
It's a safe space.
But when I would get in trouble, my dad, he would have me like write down the words in the dictionary, and I had to use them in a sentence. It made me love words. Like it wasn't. It was like it was a punishment, but. I love.
He come back with more wine.
I ain't love that shit.
I love words. Like words is cool as hell. Like I'm a little nerdy when it comes to that.
Actually,
sorry, your father was.
I don't like words.
I love words. Like that's my thing. Like
your hand didn't hurt when you was writing all that stuff.
No, that shit was tight to me.
I was
like, oh, I'm getting in trouble. But what you don't realize is I didn't learn how to use this to benefit me. And I can use these words in arguments if people don't know how to come back from them.
And they don't know that you know these words.
Yeah, because they think my mama's so hood with a master's degree. Yeah. Right. We love that for people. Underestimate it. Please.
I love when you count me out.
Please. Underestimate
love when you count me out.
Because we can't wait to show you what we made of.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that people will downplay your potential. Just to secure themselves.
Keep that reefer moving, man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I just I just got it.
You got to do more than one thing at once. You can talk, smoke, pass. I'm watching.
Marcus, man.
Victory. Come on, Jordan.
Okay, I'm on my way to the basket. Damn. I needed some water.
I got you some water.
For me,
I needed some water. I was running down the court.
Before I get to me, Tanisha, I was saying, I haven't really been around your family like personally, but it's like they never like hid nothing. Like they was like honest about everything like that was going on in life. Like they never like try to sugarcoat too much of nothing about like.
Yeah, that's just intermediate. But beyond that, it was like that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the intermediate was supporting because like, if they're intermediate hiding stuff, like you gonna think everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so open. Like, it's like, accept me for who I am. I live in my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, a lot of parents try to, like, I feel like Black parents are entitled as fuck. Let me just say that. But I feel like if you trying to tell your kids, if you trying to tell them what to do all the time, you don't know what they would rather do. Mm-hmm. So you don't know their genuine essence.
You don't know
what their genuine interests are.
You don't know your kid.
You know, but you're trying to impose something on them that you didn't have the courage to do when you was a kid. That's not on them. Because these kids live in a time where they gonna tell you and they gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do that when it come to them. Yeah. They'll tell you, Mom, I wanna do this. Daddy, I wanna do this.
I don't wanna do this. Like
now if you nurtured it, that's between you and your children, or your child. You know what I'm saying? And it looks different between parent to parent. But, you know, overall, children will let you know.
H2O.
H2O. The water sucks.
So with my kids, I noticed that they have similar habits that we had as a kid. So
all kids have similar habits that we had because we was kids. Like that's the thing. We all were kids, so like everything they doing is nothing new. It's just like
we've been there.
Yeah, but it's like almost like our parents forgot that. Like
everything they forgot when they was kids.
Like you can't do that. Like what's never me? Like we can't talk through this. Like, but kids, I don't know. These kids now they are really different. It's like some old people.
Yes.
Some ancestors came back.
Way before their time.
But it's easier to. I feel like it's easier to prepare them for the future because they catch on stuff at like they.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know.
Yeah, definitely agree.
And I was our parents did our generation, like you said, the early '90s, the late '80s.
We the last of the ones that come from like
common sense.
Real grandma.
Come from common sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like we the last of the generation that come from real grandmas and like real upbringing under real gravy, real food, real love.
Real microphones.
I'm using the microphone.
I know we want to say it, but we want to hear you too.
You hard on me, y'all.
He getting it together.
Now, damn, what did I say?
God, no, we can't.
No, we the last,
and that's the thing too.
We are. We the last generation, like the late '80s, the early '90s kids, are the last generation that come from like real family, like real tradition, real, you know, like holiday experiences and all that. We the last generation of what that looks like. That's why we cook for our kids, and that's why we do what we do.
We try.
Yeah, but the majority of us do. I'm not gonna flake on my generation like that. A lot of people that I know handle their business. It just look different to the older generation because it's not done how they did it. But let's be for real. No. How many of us was at our grandmama's house?
I was.
Oh, okay. Because I got dropped the hell off.
And sometimes I went to school.
But I never got mistreated, so what's wrong with that?
Like,
it's the same thing.
Grandma's
we got
house
dropped
was
off.
sanctuary.
All the kids was at grandma's house. So what? All the kids still at my house. You know what I'm saying? All of us was there.
Family gatherings there.
Now
what? Now it's like a lot of our generation
why you being judged for having support? It's giving hater.
Yeah. You ain't never got your kids.
Like, why you mad? Because my mama
I'm
love
sharing
her
the love, my
grandkids,
nigga. I'm
man.
sorry.
Man,
Why you mad at me? Because my mama love her grandkids.
I wish I had that.
Share
Do
the
you?
love.
I miss my granny. I was always with my granny. I got
I
up
don't want to be
on
in people's
Saturday
family.
morning with my granny. My granny went to the beauty shop. My granny went to the nail shop. We went to the cleaners. We went to the mall. And then we went to church the next day. I had my own closet. I was always with my... I went to school from my grandparents' house. Like, that's not nothing that's unrealistic for me. That's how I was raised.
Yeah.
I went to school from my grandparents' house. I went home during the week.
From school.
My mama still got me together. Yeah. My mama still was responsible for everything. She made sure my hair was combed. She made sure I had clothes ironed back.
Our parents made sure that. That's one thing I would get.
That's not being misfit. That's utilizing your resources. Yeah. Like, people be mad because they don't have resources. Why you mad at me? Because my mama love her grandkids. You need to talk to your mama about that.
They need to be asking themselves, why don't they?
We got to bring that back, though, when it's our turn. That's all it is.
Yeah, I love that for my kids. I was a papa's girl. I was a granny's girl. Why am I hating? You know, why are people being looked up on? Like, oh, yeah, her kids were her grandmama or whatever. Some people are entrepreneurs and building a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of that is their version of support. Again, why are you
But them being there for us is prepared us for the future. Because they ain't playing. Like, they let us know we needed a village. Our parents having their support.
Okay, yeah, you did. That like want to see all of me.
I am 1 yes away from OnlyFans.
My God, that light is
what?
That light is evasive. That light can see the parts in the back of my head.
Oh, wow.
That light can see the parts in the back of my head. I don't like that.
Produce it.
Okay, bring it down a little bit for me.
You're doing a hell of a job, brother. You're doing a hell of a job, brother.
So,
yeah,
I know. Well, going back to where you prepared. For me, I feel like I was, but I wasn't. Like, I made myself prepared.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I lived in Situate West End, so like the hood turned into the county real fast. The gentrified real fast for me. Like,
you talking about that Delmore divide?
Like, Delmore divide. It was just across the alley divide. Like,
exactly.
It was across the alley divide. So I like really wouldn't. I don't feel like I was prepared. I was prepared for like dealing with now, like dealing with the other people. Like I can deal with them with no problem. So like I understood color without understanding color for real. The people around me was nice, sweet. They was all that, and then so I went in the county. Then I'm like, oh yeah, all different. All right, buddy. That's fine, but like my mom never said like, oh, hey, these people, like, this, they do this, they will be mean sometimes, or later, like, she never prepared me, like, for nothing. I just had to hear and watch other people, like, oh, okay, so you is one. It was more, but she took care of me. And she looked like, I'm the person I am because, I had no kids because of her. Until I got to my 20s because of her, like, I am who I am, but who I am, yeah.
Joe, what that mean?
I had to jump in the streets.
What that mean, Joe?
What, who I am?
You have to jump in the streets?
What you talking about, Joe?
No, but I had to
no judgment.
Go find friends. Like people that's not like me.
Okay. I
had to go
your eclectic side.
I had to go find out what's going on Natural Bridge over on the side of going to my cousin's house. I had to find people that's outside of my area to go figure out what's going on outside of my area. Because if I knew, it could not be the fact that everybody's like me. Then me. Yeah. When I cross that bridge, that's a whole different area over there. That's gunshots and.
She said it's a
I don't really want to know what's going on, but
not that bad.
I don't want to know what's going on, but I want to know if these niggas black. Like, What y'all
You
niggas
don't
over
know
there
what the
doing?
hell going on.
You know, so I had to go find friends and go. Got doing over. Oh, and listen to their stories. They must have listened to stories. Yeah. Listen to y'all stories is fun. I lived that life. I'm like, oh, for real? Damn. All right. I ain't never doing that shit. All right, cool. That's how I grew up. That's how I learned. That's how I prepared myself for the future, by listening to everybody else. And then watching everybody else, people getting pregnant early. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, damn. That's a shit. I don't want to. Then think about how my mama going. You know what? Right. That ain't what I'm finna do, because my mama ain't gonna be like her mama, so I ain't finna. Nope. You know what? So, but like at home, then like I have like somebody like, hey, be honest about what's going on in life. I didn't know why my daddy wasn't around for a long time. I just knew this nigga wasn't around, and I was like, all right, cool. Man, dang. Sorry, you had to go through. It's best of the best. 12 kids. I mean, how much time? How much time can you stretch around?
Stories like that just make me want to just like, man, no, I cannot do that, man.
I can't imagine making 12 people. For what? One is really good. Wait a minute. You said something about hors d'oeuvres.
And don't talk to none of them.
Hors d'oeuvres? I can't even say that. Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
I can put some more toast around there.
Where's the food?
Did I say it right? Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
What's that?
Toast ravioli. I put some in the air
fryer. T-Ravs. I like that. Yeah, we'll take some.
With some marinara sauce.
You got some toast roast with the marinara.
While they figuring that out, y'all, I want to remind y'all to go subscribe to Parenthood Chronicles on YouTube. Go find us
gonna be warm
on
or
Facebook.
I'm gonna bring some buffalo dip.
Go like, go subscribe.
It's some shit.
Go. These niggas are hungry now.
Didn't he have
okay, what y'all want?
He had toasted raviolis, and then he says, that's what he was talking about with Tanisha. Tanisha was like, what you gonna do about those, bro? Like, my brother's like Tanisha, bro. Like, me and Tanisha been kicking it forever. Like, that's what my mama did teach me, though. Like, when you got a friend, like, how to reel out friends. Like, my mom, she would cut a nigga off in the quickness. Like, my mom cut her kid off. She cut her brother. She cut me off. I was like, hell, it's like nothing. When she cut my brother off and he live in the house with her, I was like, oh. You ain't talking to this nigga for real, for real?
You heard her.
Oh, damn. So when you say fuck a nigga mean fuck a nigga.
Right.
All right. So when I say fuck a nigga, I ain't got to act like you. She's like, he dead to me. Oh, I see what that mean now.
Yeah.
So now I cut people off like, oh, nigga, you don't care. No. You'll miss, no. You said fuck me, fuck you.
It is
just
a lot of niggas
you
out
ain't
here.
inheriting no bullshit. You know,
hell nah.
It is a lot of niggas out here. I would like to admit that
I
there are
like
an overwhelming number of
niggas
out here. It is.
Hell yeah.
And it's just
a lot. I'm glad you said that, because I ain't the only one to say that. The older generation is negative as fuck.
Yeah, like for what?
And they like, I don't know, think they know it all. But the comments change. You can't know it all. Like it's something like.
I think that's a whole nother.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, that's a whole nother segment.
That's a whole nother segment.
But can I say something?
Yeah.
I just feel like the older generation is more spiritual, right?
Yes.
Supposed to be have more faith, right? Right? No, seriously. Supposed to have more faith.
Yeah.
So why is it that the very first thoughts are negative from people who are supposed to be people of faith?
Yeah, see?
That's hard for me to adapt. That's hard for me to adapt to.
They are the most judgmental Christians.
Man, that needs to be said right there.
And some stuff you don't have to say, but it's felt. You ain't gotta say nothing to me, and I can know how you feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even gotta say a word. I feel that.
Hey, I live with that.
That shit is. That's why
you ain't gotta say nothing.
That's why I live in my truth.
You just dropped the nugget, man.
I'ma
just right
be
there. Dang.
You learn to be shh.
Hope y'all heard that. That's man, that's a face. That's the story of my life.
Like you said, that's another thing. Look.
I'm not gonna live in my truth because you can't handle it.
How you gonna hate me for being me?
Holier than thou.
That's out of my control that you didn't get to be yourself.
You can't hate me for being me. You just hate
you didn't get to follow your dreams, so I'm supposed to feel bad for following mine.
You didn't trust yourself.
Luckily,
but you mad at me because you didn't trust yourself. You didn't believe in yourself. You didn't promote yourself. But you mad at me because I got the courage to do it for me.
Everybody around you telling you could do it.
I'm glad now, me and my family back around each other. Like they are real. Like, all right, do your thing. Do your thing. At first, you'd be like, "You sure?" I don't know. Now it's like, all right, that's what you gonna do. Do your thing then. Instead of like going against it, like now they are. It took a while. It took a long time to get there. But
that's because you gotta put your foot in the ground and you gotta stand on business.
Exactly, 10 toes.
And people are people gotta realize, like, the older generation has to realize, like, we're adults. We are young adults. We are
the adults now.
But I'm not even. I'm honestly not even a young adult no more.
It may have to be broken down.
I'm middle aged.
I'm an adult. I ain't even.
I'm middle aged. I pay my own bills and I go through shit just like y'all. Therefore, there's a level of respect that you require. Well, guess what? Me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Then we gotta establish the healthy definition of being an adult.
Me too.
Okay, well, since
if you want to be respected, me too.
You remember when I stopped talking to my mom and them? Like they're like, but that was because like I'm trying to feel like I'm not a kid.
Get into that.
That was all it was. I'm an adult now. Trust your kid. It's all I'm asking. Trust that you raised the right person and observe who I would have been and say, you know what, you got it. Don't come against. Don't fight against the grain. Don't be like, no.
Amen.
No. Yes. Don't do it. Yes. You don't know what you're doing. And I had to like stand on and not talk to my family for a little minute. Like, it killed my kid because he was like, I want my granny. Mm-hmm. I understand.
I had to go through it too.
But hey,
I had to go through
my house was paradise, boy.
But guess what? Even when
then COVID hit, so it made it better.
Even in that, I never kept my kids away from my parent that I wasn't talking to. I never kept my kid away until the disrespect got prominent. You know what I'm saying?
Reason I kept,
like now you being if you being how you being on. I don't care. My thing is, I come from real shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not handling me correctly in a situation, if you feel like the respect that I'm supposed to have is not valid, I can't give you the same thing that you're looking for from me. I'm a realist.
Period.
I don't have for you what you don't have for me. I'm not disrespectful. I'm not going to go back and forth because I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. Mm-hmm. But I've earned my stripes.
Yeah.
I've earned my stripes and going through shit.
30.
You know what I'm saying? I earned this. I say I'm 30 with 6 years of experience. Mm-hmm. That's my gripe because it is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can take from me what I went through and how I sustained and how I keep going. How I should continue to choose to keep going no matter what people throw at me, no matter what people want for my life, no matter what people speak over me, no matter what jealousy or envy people have deep down that has nothing to do with me. It's not my problem.
That's not.
I can't
keep holding what you feel like. How you trying to?
I'm not stopping me because you can't handle where I'm going.
I'm tired of people pleasing.
It's personal.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for it anymore. It's called survivor's remorse. I feel like I used to have that. Like, I don't want to do too good because I don't want nobody to think that I'm trying to do. I don't want to do. People do what they got to do for themselves every day. And they don't consider Tanisha.
That part.
Okay? So I need to adjust to have that same attitude when it comes to how I want to live and the lifestyle I want to. Come on, Snacks. I want to have for myself.
She said, come on, Snacks.
Bring this to our level. I'm actually going to put this mic down. I'm let them talk now because it's...
She said, all right, y'all go ahead.
See me doing this, I agree.
Yeah, touche. All right. So, all right, CJ. As a parent, okay, so you have a boy and a girl, right?
Yes, best of both worlds.
Both worlds, and actually that's what I wanted because it's what Mama had. I was like, that's the best of both, you know. But so, how do you feel? What can you do to prepare your girl? Because you seem like you a single father. So they say, you can't raise a girl to be a whatever. But I feel like you can raise your girl to be a person. Mm-hmm. So either way, it don't make, because like my mom, she raised both of me and my brother on her, like really on our own. So, but my brother's a great guy. He's none of that. Everybody thought, they say single moms that have their sons come out. Like, no, he's like but he's him. But he was raised as a good person. And part asshole, but I mean that's just him. But he's a good person overall. Like he treat people kindly. No. But he's a good person. So, and then I'm a good person. Like she might not have taught us how to be a good person, but dealing with a person teach you how to be a good person. Either you can turn out like that person, or you can come into a different person. So, as a dad, what do you feel like you can do to prepare your daughter and son? But I want to, it's a daddy girl. So how you feel like what you going to do to prepare her for the future?
Well, right now, I just notice her strengths and her weaknesses. So, with the gaming thing, she does play a lot. But one thing I notice is that her grades don't slip. So, taking her Roblox away, that's devastating to her. So as long as she's doing good in school, I allow it. So I try to do things like, okay, sweetie, maybe you can learn how to create you a game. So that way, if you're in the gaming field, you can make money while doing it, so you can get paid doing what you love. So those are some things that I help her do. And then like with her love for dance and stuff, like getting her into gymnastics and stuff like that. It's just right now, this Roblox, and I'm sure a lot of parents could relate to this. Roblox got our kids, y'all. Like
in
for
the
real,
chokehold. For real.
The Roblox.
I blocked it. It's banned from my house. And it will not have my kids. It's banned from the house.
As a gamer myself,
I wish you would get on it. Because people that is not kids get on there, and I don't know. Like my kids say, "Oh no, we not talking to nobody," or like, but you don't know what your kids know how to do, so I don't even want to try to go in that field. And then what are y'all playing? Scary Granny and all this stuff. Like, do y'all know what that's doing to y'all heads? Like, why are we playing these stupid like little games? Like, y'all ain't even doing nothing that's like working your brains really. Like, I understand you playing a game with your friends and y'all doing what? Like, is it even like something like y'all doing? Like, are y'all building something together? Y'all doing something together? Like, y'all just they're doing stuff. Like, I'm more on like if you game or do something games makes it something like that's meaning something. Do stuff with a meaning. So like, just don't do nonsense games.
Be intentional.
Yeah, like if you want to play games with your friends, okay, find a game that's intentional. Like if y'all either play football, okay, it's a sport. That's when you learn it. That's fine. Play with your friends. If it's a game that's like y'all doing something together to get somewhere, that's fine. But it's just a nonsense. Like, what we getting with that? We do nonsense on a daily. Like, or you can go. You want me to go get your friends so you can do nonsense? Like,
yeah, I do.
Because like you said, it had my kids in the chokehold. It ain't just Roblox. It's just technology. Period. Had them in the chokehold. But I love that you do it. Like, you be with her on it. You play with her.
Oh, yes.
So, like, it's different. It's not like her playing by herself and she's alone. Like, our kids play by, like, I don't play that stuff. So, like, they're by themselves. So, I got to go in there. I got to investigate. I don't want to be investigating all the time. Like, who want to go and look through people's phones? I don't even do that on anybody else's phone.
Now, I don't play every day, but every now and again, I log in and play with them just so I can make sure everything cool, man. Because I can just tell by her dialogue, man, like, it's crazy. Yeah, but my son though, it's early right now, so we ain't there yet. Right now,
ideal?
He just
but still, like the son that you want to create, like what, like beyond their likings, like what kind of what kind of man, or what kind of what route you gonna take them? Because what if? Nah, I'm just sorry to say, people don't want to think about it, but what if your son do go the opposite of what you think a son should be? Or he do turn out gay. Like, What are you gonna do as a dad, like, to prepare him for the future? Because he's gonna get to that time. So like, that's the thing. Like beyond like right now, they're gonna get to that time. They gonna become teenagers. We don't think about that. Like they gonna become teenagers. Like, and the world grows. Like, how I'm gonna prepare you for this? Mm-hmm. And then he bring on a white girl, and like. Drunk white girl. And
I'm waiting on the end of the question. So I'm
sorry, like I was laughing at him, but yeah, like.
So you're out of here.
But what you gonna do? What would you?
So, if anything, I just want him to be a better version than me. You know, and no matter what my son get into, like I'm gonna support him in it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not, you know, causing harm to the community that we live in, like. I'm okay with it. Like, do whatever your heart desires. Now, I'm gonna do everything in my power to try to steer him in the right direction. But if he strays and goes somewhere else, or even my daughter, you know, if it turns out she might not like the opposite sex, then you know, so be it. I'm not gonna love them less. You know, it's just, hey, I got a boy and a girl, so I got 2 chances. Either my daughter can give me some grandkids one day, or my son can. If neither one of them do, so be it. You know, hey, I've done my job of repopulating. And I'm good.
Yeah, made good people to the world. Yep.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
They might adopt. They might adopt some kids. Tanisha, you got 2 girls.
I do.
She got 2 young ladies, and you were doing. I will say, my girl is doing a fine job, even with the little head buster.
Thank you. You know the one.
You ain't in jail and she ain't either. So look.
You got a head buster?
Hey, you ain't met the little head buster.
She's a sweetheart.
But so Riley's she's gonna be.
Riley's a freshman.
Yeah, she's gonna be out of the high school.
Yeah, Riley.
Has she figured out what she want to do or like?
Yeah. She's a freshman. She wants to be an entertainment attorney. She does not want to do anything that is not in alignment with what she wants to be. She's always been that way. She's been a black and white chick.
Is her mama that way?
No.
Does her mama pull her microphone close to her face? Like
no, her mama not like that.
She don't like things to her face.
Her mama is willing to do a lot of things to see if it'll work with what I'm doing. If that's something that I'm interested in. Riley is very black and white. She's like, this is what I'm interested in.
Bro.
If you trying to get me to do something that ain't got nothing to do with what I told you that I was interested in, I'm not interested. Because I already told you.
What she said?
That's just how she is, you know, and I respect the fact that she's already her own human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because I didn't have that.
Yeah.
As a 14-year-old. To my parents.
Right.
You know, and it's not because it's a disrespectful thing, it's because she has a safe space.
Yeah. Yeah, she feel comfortable with saying that it ain't nothing gonna come against it.
That safe space is important.
Yeah.
I let my 6-year-old, my 5-year-old, I let her live. Like if she get up at 5 a.m. and she wanna wear eyeshadow after she brush her teeth, wash her face and put her own damn clothes on, that don't bother me. I pick and choose my battles. That has absolutely nothing to do. Has absolutely nothing to do with her learning capabilities.
No.
What is that? What is that stopping? Because she want to look good while she learn today. Me too.
Her mom. I said, look, who is her mama? Her mama like to look good. She want to be like her mama. She want to look good every day.
Some parents feel like they just got to be so much in control. How you know what your kids want to do if you always telling them what you want them to do?
That part.
How do you know? How do you know? I feel like she's naturally a creative. And if I interfere, I'm gonna mess up who she's becoming. And that's not what I want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be responsible for ruining her creativity.
Yeah. Hindering what she could become.
No, that's some hater shit. If we being real,
it really is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know she gonna supersede me.
Or her likes
Both of my kids are going to supersede me in career. They're going to supersede me in education. They're going to supersede me in everything.
Better version of
and
you.
I love that. Absolutely.
I told mine, I said, y'all going to be leaders to somebody.
They're going to be doing things I don't understand. And they're going to be teaching me.
But look,
they're going to be teaching me and I'm going to be receptive.
Oh, y'all
That's why I'm going to continue to be ahead.
I don't know who, but y'all going to be bosses to somebody. Y'all going to boss somebody. Y'all going to run something one day. I know it
because they mama a boss. They going to be a boss.
Facts.
They're going to be a boss. And they naturally like that. I just sprinkle a little extra shit.
My bonus kids, parents are bosses. They bosses too. I'm like, look, it's a lot of bosses in this house. That's so much bossing going on. I need y'all to calm down.
You gotta let everybody do their thing.
Nah, calm down, little bosses.
You better create a little job chart. Give everybody their section.
Oh, they got that. It's their attitudes. Yeah.
I got a question for y'all, sister. What's y'all favorite stage in y'all kids' childhood? Like infant or
the favorite kid stage?
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
And why is that?
It's inquisitive.
She loved preschoolers. She was a preschool teacher. She was a preschool teacher. She loved preschoolers.
But they're smart. They're like sponges. You can teach them anything at 3 to 5.
You really can. It's scary.
3 to 5 is just. Cool
and people don't know that. They don't know that. That's the most important time for you to teach your kid. 3 to 5 because they take everything. You think 2 is it? No.
You can teach
2
your
is
child
2.5 is starting for 3, and that's what they.
Language.
You can teach
3 to 5.
And they gonna catch on like it ain't nothing.
You could.
And you be like, dang, before you did, like, yeah, but
easily. But I feel like those are the years where you kind of create who your kids are going to be.
Mm-hmm. You put their morals in there.
Those are the years where they show you what they like and they give you an opportunity to nurture those things. They put it in front of you and then you can decide what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Between 3 to 5, you should know what your kids are genuinely interested in.
If you pay attention
without your influence.
Yeah, if you pay attention to them. Just watch what they do.
Without your influence.
Yeah.
And those are fun years. They funny as hell. They gonna say some real shit that you ain't ready for. 3 to 5 is fun.
I'm sorry, but they tell all y'all business.
They do. Hey, they don't know. When we go housekeeping,
one little boy said,
she get real. They play spades.
She said, hey, that little boy just said, get the fuck out of my house right now.
Right.
Like, I bet it is. I bet that's what's going on at home last night. They gonna tell y'all business. Like, that's the timing. Like, they literally, the person they become is the person, like, that time.
I had a child slam a car down saying Domino MF.
And they watch, so, with older.
I had kids arguing over food stamps. Yeah. All kind of stuff. Whatever be going on at home.
They show you their interest. They start taking in what you do.
Yeah.
And you start showing that they start taking in what kind of person they should become.
Yeah.
Like that, who you are, what they watch at home, and who the environment. That's what they take in to become a person, and then from there, and that's where y'all be like, I can't take my kid. They getting on my nerves at 6, 7, 8, 9, and they in the school tearing up stuff. Cause at 3 through 5, they was and at the school daycare, and y'all was like, that's not my baby ain't do that. My baby ain't do that.
My baby ain't do that.
My baby ain't do that.
Yes, baby.
Lil Taz is about to start. You gonna get Lil Taz now? Lil Taz is gonna be a Lil Taz devil.
You don't know him.
That part, I went. That's too. Your kid go to school.
Your kids are
with the teacher.
Your kids are with the educator way more than they're with you.
So they tell you your kid's doing something.
Yes, believe it.
Or just start watching it at home.
Believe it.
Start watching it at home.
Believe it.
Because you don't know.
Them people ain't got no reason to lie on your baby. If the educator, one of your child's teachers say your child is doing X, Y, Z, they do not have it out for your child. Especially if they can give you real examples. Take heed. Please. Work with your child's educator because they are with your child more than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
I will say it be something that be just acting
show
some
no respect
reason,
for them people that got to deal with your child while you get to do something else.
They will be more caring if you're more caring. If you like
while you get to do what you too. Absolutely. No cap. Too. Because let me tell you, I was working at a high school And of course, you know what I'm saying. I'm one of the younger educators, and so one of the security guards thought I was one of the students. I had like a big bag purse. I had my stuff. She was hella rude, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you was a teacher. My bad." I just didn't say nothing because number one, there's no need. I mean, you already did what you did. What you want me to say? You know, but I also recognize that the students are not making this up when they say the teachers be talking to them crazy. Mm-hmm. But y'all want them to be a certain way. Not all educators are messed up, but there are some.
And your kid is not.
And y'all remember being in high school and some of them teachers talking crazy?
Yeah.
And we couldn't advocate for ourselves because we was tripping in other areas. He was already in trouble. So we couldn't even say nothing. And be believed.
My favorite.
You already did.
My favorite stage is actually
like that.
The baby stage. The baby, the
infant.
You know I love my babies. Infant to 3.
Fresh baby is good.
Really infant to 5. I like the whole little early child,
God.
but the 3, I be wanting like me and them. I'm like, look, because this the thing, if y'all not at home molding your kid to be a person, it makes more of a job for me to mold them. Because if not, I'm going to snap on your child. So I got to like calm down and try to mold. Like, no, come on, look, I'm going to do what your parent ain't doing because I want to keep my job and I want you to be a better person. Like, and it makes it hard to deal with them. But they still, like she said, they funny. And they learn more. They do catch on if you can catch on to the few, but all of them don't be like that. There be there few that be like, look, bro, you and your people.
This shit just don't be cute no more after 5. Like,
yeah, nah. For me, after 4, it ain't cute no more. Look.
After 4, it ain't
cute no more.
Okay.
I gave you 3. It was all right. 4, okay, you pushing it. 5, yeah, I'm ready to that's me and you, bro.
So now you need to have a seat.
Please.
I'm a practice hero.
This the first boy, man, so I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
The babies, I like them because they the most. It's when they most innocent. The babies, they don't say much. They love you the most when they babies. They need you the most.
So innocent.
It's like it gives you the reason for parenting. That little moment of parenting only happens in that time. Because after that, by 2, they start moving around. They still want you, but 3, they like, yeah, nigga.
I think the great goose kicking in.
Goose juice. Don't mind him. He got issues.
Sip.
I know it's practice.
And that's what people should keep doing. A lot of people should have practiced more than they should have had kids.
Practice what? Having kids?
But just left for their practice. Don't have none. They shouldn't have had none. Some people should not have had kids. They should left for their practice right.
Yeah.
My kids.
I would have been a great father, but we'll never know.
Maybe you'll be a stepfather. Maybe you'll be a stepfather.
You can practice. You can practice.
I'm already concluded I'm gonna be that guy.
Okay.
My kids are my greatest motivation.
I got the perfect person for you.
That right there.
My kids are my greatest motivation.
It's just nice because I provide a male perspective on the side.
Like when I want to get it, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, man, I ain't getting up today. I'll be like, man, these kids need these lights.
Man, I'm telling you.
Ain't that's beautiful. I be like, man,
you can
they need this water.
You can sleep in at night, man. My son can just at 2 o'clock in the morning.
The role switch for me is weird because I'm used to you, Tanisha. I'm used to like, I gotta get up, and it's still now I do have to because everybody gotta go to school. Everybody gotta go somewhere, and I got to go do something. Yeah. But a majority of the time, it's at home doing stuff, and I'm doing something. Right. So it's like.
You can't say I don't feel like getting up right now.
That still ain't a thing. I don't understand how people do it.
Like,
I'm not
how
do you say you got kids? You say I ain't getting up. What?
Not do that.
What you mean? You ain't getting up? Like
what are you gonna do? Eventually,
they gonna walk themselves to school. They gotta do all like.
No. I think they gotta eat.
A lot of kids feed themselves. A lot of these kids feed themselves because they learn how to cook it too. in the microwave. So
well,
they be microwaving noodles all the time.
Favorite thing is feeding my kids. Like cooking them a meal.
You know what? That's my least
Them
favorite.
telling me that they enjoy it.
What's that? That's a too.
It's my favorite.
I like making waffles.
I like
for
feeding
my
my
daughter.
family.
She like my waffles.
Period. That is be like, she can leave my mama house after school, eat over there. As soon as we get in the car, ooh, mama, what you cooking?
That's Naomi.
Why we gonna eat with her daddy? They gonna go to a restaurant, all that shit. She gonna be like, mama, what you cooking? You had a whole meal today. I know you did.
That's Naomi people.
Chick-fil-A cups is on the counter. What's happening? Why you need something from me?
I be like, bro, and LJ, I be like, bro, then you just eat.
She be like, mama, but you still gotta cook.
Yeah, they go eat with somebody else and come home and be like,
why?
Especially LJ, my son. Oh, that man, he be like, what's for dinner, sir? You got a burger in there from your granny house. I know that's for now, but what's later? What's later? That's you still gonna be hungry? How old are you? We ain't even made it 15 yet, bro. We have to start talking.
Have you ever heard of peanut butter jelly sandwich or noodles?
We don't even do noodles. After they said that whole noodle thing went down, I was like, yeah.
Pork and beans and hot dogs.
I got fancy. I started
syrup sandwich.
I started grilling they peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I used to grill mine. But
so I created an issue because now
they won't.
They think they grill cheap. They peanut butter and jelly supposed to be toasted, but I did this shit.
I started toasting sandwiches, all kind of sandwiches, and they like, well, I want it hot.
Like whatever I give them.
Yeah, I just did that too. I just wanted to be tasting good.
I'm like, how is it?
Ain't gonna lie, when you cook for them, you do a little extra with it. Yeah, they gonna like that.
That's my least favorite thing. Cooking for kids. Like
my
cooking period.
Like,
I don't even like cooking for real. Yeah. That was never my thing. I like when I do stuff with them.
Joe, but you're great at cooking. Baking, especially.
Man, you good at it, but you hate it?
Yes. My mom cooked all the time for other people. And I got tired of it. And I always had to help and like clean. It be the dishes part. You know what? It don't even be the cooking part. It be the dishes. I don't like doing dishes. So
I had 5 guys, I admit, before I got here.
So
I'm actually.
Oh, that's why you feel. Okay.
Yeah, I can't say it.
I'm glad
for you.
You're going to be full to tomorrow. Hopefully.
The
burgers is $87 a piece.
Yeah, I did.
The burgers is $87 by themselves.
How much the bill?
And then niggas still gonna be hungry in the morning. You should be good for breakfast.
$32.
Woo!
For one motherfucking pound.
Can we prepare our kids to not get nothing delivered no more?
Niggas, you get some peanuts.
Can we prepare our kids to cook at home?
And a lemonade or no?
Can we prepare our kids to cook at home? Because that is a turn.
That's it.
We prepare our kids to cook at home.
$32 with no drink.
And I'm satisfied. I'm full.
You better be.
You better not. When you really hungry,
for y'all.
Well, you better not burp.
When you hungry, when you real hungry.
If you burp, you gonna be back ready to eat, and you gonna be mad after $32.
If you burp, it's on me.
But yeah, see,
you better hope you ain't working off of trap gas.
To prepare my kids for life. I know something I have started doing. Something I have done to prepare my kids for life is being honest.
You know what, Joe?
I have not lied about nothing going on, even the president or politics or. No, they know the nigga ain't real either. I lie a little bit. I don't give credit to nobody but myself.
But I think that the key to co-parenting is to stay on the same page when it comes to the kids, no matter what the fuck y'all got going on.
Yeah,
I agree. 100%.
So my thing is, like, with my oldest daughter, daddy, we don't indulge in these others' personal lives.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he got going on. He don't know what I have going on. I don't inquire. I don't care.
As long as our kid is safe and happy.
As long as
and she ain't come back with no bad reviews.
The main thing is, I know he love his daughter. I know that he gonna provide. I know he gonna do his part. I don't gotta tell him what he gotta do when it comes to his daughter. And he ain't got to tell me what I got to do when it comes to being her mama. We respect each other in that capacity.
Yeah.
I don't care about who he dating. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't. That's not my business. We on the same page when it comes to Miss Riley. So me and him, like every year, like when she getting ready to graduate at the end of the year, we go sit down with her. We have dinner. Mm-hmm. Like before she goes to the next grade.
Like y'all co-parenting.
Before she goes to the next grade, and we talk about the plan for the next year.
That's dope.
What do you want?
Yeah.
We eat good. We talk. That's it. We go our separate ways.
That's really how
it's nothing outside of that, and that's people's problem. They be doing too much. They still be trying to dibble and dabble. Ain't no dibble and dabbling going on over here.
You gone, bro. Just be gone.
Y'all be giving wild.
It's really about the kid. Like only thing tied to y'all be the kid. So why is anything beyond that when y'all separate?
Well, that's what creates. That's what creates them issues that people be having.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't have them.
We have seen it at the daycare. We have seen it.
I had them issues.
Like we have lived it. Like we know. We are.
You're not even my type no more. We had this baby 14 years ago.
14 years. I'm working on 10 with my daughters, man. 10.
We family now.
And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to just family.
Hey, you got to let these lights go down a little bit.
Man, dog.
This nigga gonna say, Lord of lights.
I'm starting to think that if you in a situation that didn't work out and you can't co-parent, something is wrong in the head somewhere. Because
if you can't co-parent, it's a you thing. Because only thing holding you against them is you. Because they ain't done nothing to your kid and they being a great parent to your kid, it should be nothing that should stop y'all from doing if you doing your part, they do their part and then boom, boom.
You gotta.
It's no argument. There should be nothing.
You gotta love
what happens to the kid, bro.
You gotta love your kid more than you hate the other parent.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Period.
And people don't understand
it. Okay, so since y'all own that,
what she said,
since we ain't like own the co-parenting,
like people be hating the other parent so bad.
Next motion.
They forget about the kid.
Why is it so difficult?
Why is it so difficult?
Yeah, why are people making it so hard to co-parent? Like why?
Well,
pain,
trauma, personal experience.
Selfishness.
But personal experience, like you can't. What personal experience? Because like
own parent or
like I said, if the person is
child before,
maybe
past hurt they haven't yet dealt with.
With a child before, if that person showing the same tendencies as them, then yeah, you could when the first breakup, yeah, you could like the beginning, you can have that feeling like I don't know if you're gonna do as they did, but after that, like. After a year, it's like, all right, what is like
staring my eyes.
Oh yeah, I see.
So my guy CJ, I'm not trying to get into too much personal life, but you did say you are co-parenting.
I am. From my daughter's mom, it's not so difficult. For the most part, we on the same page. With my son's mom, everything is still fresh, so I'm pretty sure that we all can understand that it can't get dicey in the beginning. I wish it wouldn't. I wish we could not have the courts involved, but it has to, based on the mentalities that's in play.
That depends, though. To some
mentalities, like you just said.
Yeah. So I'm just doing the best I can to just be there for my son, man. Like try to ignore the negative stuff. Like that's all I'm trying to do.
That's all you can do. You can just like do what you can.
Man, yes. And I have to also better myself and thicken my skin because no matter how strong you are,
don't take it personally.
You can be provoked to act ugly and do things that you never thought that you would do. So
you have to humble yourself.
Yeah. So
I asked you that because first you the male.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have
it's a different dynamic with me because
you got two different baby moms, right?
Yeah, two different.
So but I have two different baby daddies, but
Yeah.
These niggas dying over here.
And I just want to say I'm not proud of that. That wasn't in the plan. I didn't go, when I graduate, I'm about to have 2 baby mamas. Yeah, that's the thing to do. That's cool.
That's only stupid.
I didn't try to do that at all. It's just...
Shit, me either.
Me neither.
Because he won't want to be in the dead, be like, he around here just popping kids out.
It
No,
took me 9 years to have another baby.
Look, this no disrespect to my dad. I love my father, but I just want to do it differently, man. I don't want multiple.
Prepare for the future.
I don't want that.
Breaking generational
curses.
Man,
habits.
I'm just doing the best.
Curses, I call it habits, because this is just habits. It's all of these.
Habits and
they have habits, and then their kids get the habits, and then this is a habit. This,
Nah, because the habit is formed. This shit is passed down.
Yeah.
Makes it a curse.
Yeah, that when you put it that way.
But I feel like a lot of black parents are entitled.
Okay, you said it twice now, so now I want you to go into
elaborate.
What you mean.
Well, my thing is, I just feel like I'm sorry, I'm sitting down. I'll come back to you.
That's how she do the blunts. See?
My thing is they feel like they're entitled to your time, your space, your energy, your whereabouts, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You can know certain things for safety purposes, but there's a difference between support and surveillance.
Yeah.
There becomes a point where there needs to be a balanced line.
Boundaries.
Which is boundaries. Exactly. Which is why I'm a different type of parent. I have boundaries. That's why I'm a different type of parent when it comes to my child.
Yeah.
I check phones, all that. But it's never gonna be when you expect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not a everyday thing. It's sporadic.
You know
what I'm saying? But we also have a rapport so where I could say, let me know if you liking somebody. And she'll come back and say, you know what, I am liking somebody. Because you made blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have
your home is a safe space.
I didn't have that, honey.
Because you have learned that kids need safe spaces.
You say who you like, you can get your ass.
You learned that kids need safe spaces. And
absolutely.
You being a teacher, I feel like us being a teacher has kind of helped us.
Different trainings too. I would say. Different organizations. The training.
You have been to so many places. Like
I've been in all of them. I didn't work there.
Yeah. I only been in the early part. She's been in early
everywhere.
School, high.
Under some of the best.
She been in
teachers.
Yeah.
Old school, new school, medium school, new school.
Not medium school.
No, real talk.
Middle school.
Real talk. I can learn from anybody.
Yeah.
I feel like I do. I feel like I've learned something from every teacher I've worked with.
Yeah.
Whether I agree with their whole style of teaching or not.
But I learned from it.
But I learned something from everybody that I've worked with.
Take bits and pieces from here and there.
But it also has made me a better parent. Because being around other people's kids and seeing the issues that they have and finding out the why will cause you to adjust some shit in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, or make you aware of some things that you might be doing that you didn't know.
Somebody else's why can make you do.
Huh?
Somebody else's
why.
Oh,
yeah.
You see, it's like...
Back to my ravioli.
On a day-to-day, like, you probably see a person in the store. Don't mind her. Don't do her. Don't do her.
That's how I was with that Five Guys burger.
Shit, that part. For $30-something, that part, no, nothing.
You spent $300.
Excuse me, I deliver mail.
380 cents.
You know what? You can afford. You pay for what you afford.
He spent $380 didn't even get nothing but no water. He didn't even get no peanuts. He didn't even get no peanuts, y'all.
If you want your meal, you better give me no burger.
You ain't even get no burger and don't feel like driving to get it. God damn it!
Damn, man, you DoorDashed it?
Yeah, that's why it was $30-something. That's why it was $30-something. He DoorDashed it. All that money came from DoorDash.
Damn, bro.
He ain't had. That's why he had no drink. Cause
you
he had a
$10
DoorDash.
to go get you a burger.
It's a once in a week treat. I just got out the way early.
Okay, once in a week. Okay, you know it. Yeah,
I got out the way early.
On yourself.
He gonna do that shit again 2 more times before Friday. I don't believe it. I'm feeling on him,
next, yeah, you probably right. Because next
I know
up is
I am.
Chick-fil-A.
Get your shit together, sir.
When the real husband guy, he goes
man.
He a rich daddy.
Man.
Rich baby daddy. He a rich.
I wouldn't say all that.
He a rich
I'm
baby
rich in
daddy.
spirit.
You
I'm rich in spirit.
you better only do it when your kids ain't around. You better only do it when they ain't around.
You know what?
If
My
they see
son
you
do
do
get
it-
mad when I
I
eat
know
in
a
front
rich
of him.
baby daddy when I see
How old's your
one.
son again?
He must be he's 6 months now.
Oh yeah. He gonna be hella mad.
He get
I
mad
be
when
best
I,
to be taking your food and
I ain't
everything.
got
Just
sole
wait.
custody.
That's why I love. Hey,
he already taking the glass.
you think 3-year-olds have personalities? No, baby have personalities. Just watch them. Like
It's like, you know he
you don't
live.
watch that part.
It's
He's
like when them
like,
kids live with their
you
mama.
don't leave
Chick-fil-A.
me.
That's some high.
Like wait.
Hey,
What?
He
shit.
come back Wednesday. Hey,
What is that?
I got all my at home.
Hey, don't watch
to
this
them.
back.
Actually, to get to them. So, in the night.
I was told by a friend that she like how I get excited that I get my kids. And
I do too. So
that's real because I love my kids.
And
Real
the
talk.
one thing, okay, as an educator, one thing I be so proud of is dads.
That part.
And so I've worked with multiple genders, genders, and
Trump said no more of that.
No more. This or that.
Just take the S off.
Different races.
No comment.
I have different races. So I have been with the whites and been
What
white.
you
So
do?
like
You gonna get blocked?
I haven't really seen black dads be around until like a few years ago. So like at my last center, like nothing but dads. And I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Because like they ain't finna keep acting like y'all don't be here for y'all kids.
Telling you.
Because I might be a woman and I'm off of my girls, but like don't do these dudes like that. Like that. Some of these dudes be trying to be here for their damn kids. Like don't be low balling them. Let them be great. And you be great, so be great. You be happy to have your kids. I'll be happy when you happy. Be like, I'm got my kids, my son. Look, my son here. I'm like, look at him being all happy.
Look at my seat.
That's the one babysitter who really can't tell you no. Your mama can tell you nah, I can't watch him. Your cousin can tell you nah, I can't watch him. But the other child's parent really can't. Like if the child needs you to watch your child, because the child is the one that needs you. So if the child needs you to watch.
You don't babysit your own kids.
Exactly.
You don't babysit your own kids. It's just your turn.
Exactly.
My first
so stop saying that. I'm babysitting the kids. Who kids?
That's why I broke
Yours?
up. That's why I broke up. So you can't.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you babysitting me.
You can't babysit your own kids, brother.
But you ain't getting no pay for it though.
Hey.
You're not getting paid. But you know what?
Gotta come over for a minute. I got XYZ to do.
You feel like that's babysitting, that's fine. Because
they're yours.
Then your kid gonna see how you don't want them to have them. Because you like, oh, I always got the kid. So the kid gonna be like, so you don't like want to give me my nigga? Like, oh, so you mad at him? Because I like, so look.
You think they care?
Who?
The people.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They don't. And that's why that's a generational
possessed mindsets. That's what I call it.
But you got like, once you have a kid, that goes for men and women. Once you have a kid, like the kid is your, like that's both of y'all kids. Neither one of y'all can say, unless you playing that nigga and that really ain't his kid.
Whoa.
Hey, if you bitches out here doing that, if you out here doing that, look, hey, see them court shows. You've been seeing them court shows.
So many things.
It's pregnancy court for a reason. Like, niggas be out here, look. But it's both of y'all kids. You cannot be mad. Like, unless that man is like serious, or that person is seriously hurting your kid, you can't say like they can't.
Sound like
or unless you just like really ain't shit ass person, then like I don't want my, like you really in your head like I wouldn't plan to have kids. Like I'm not finna have these kids. Or you just like thinking you ain't hurting another person. You really not. You hurting the kid. And the kid gonna be like,
the child ain't next to be here.
Yeah. After a while, the kid gonna be like, yeah, I don't know. Like my son has an I don't know moment with his dad because he's like, my son ain't seen his dad like living what he broke a book. He was 2, so he ain't lived with this man. He ain't seen this man. He seen him like periodically through the year. So when he goes, he like,
that's not good.
I don't know how to feel. So it's like you ain't doing no motherfucking kid. But I understand like people go through shit. So like you can't be like, hey, but if you know you got a kid, how you like wake up every day and be like, I don't want this kid. I'm finna babysit my. I babysit my kid. I'm getting him because you want me to get him. I'm getting him because you want me to get him. No, nigga, you just getting your kid. Like you helping. You're helping.
Babysitting like your child is crazy.
Guess what? If you need help, then that person be like, you know what? They help me.
Anybody that tell me that they got to babysit and they talking about their own kids, I'm looking at you some type of way. You've been judged.
Yeah.
Judging.
I mean,
you can't babysit your own.
The Most High has given me the authority to judge you in this moment.
I'm just noticing
because you fucked up.
I'm noticing what's going on. Any last remark, people? Any last comments? Anything for the people? Last closing statements?
I know that was ghetto. I'm sorry.
You are
just for real. Like you cannot hate your baby's mother or baby's father more than you love your child.
It's all about the kids.
It gotta be the bigger
Once
picture.
you have a kid, your life starts over. Like that life you had that was single with no kid, or a person with like even with somebody that with no kid, like their life is
whatever
over.
Their transition is,
it's about the kid.
It's not. It shouldn't. If it rain on you, your kids shouldn't get wet. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to heal and go through that shit and get the proper support and shit that you need.
They shouldn't feel
so that you're not affecting your child directly with something that you personally need to be dealing with. It's not fair to your child. It's not their experience to be traumatized by. They gonna have some shit that's gonna fuck them up. They don't need your shit to. Life's gonna happen regardless.
That part. You supposed to, like you said, a safe space. You can make your kid feel like a safe space. Which your child should.
That part.
And you should not just expect it because you their parent. Like, I'm your mama, so you should be able to tell me. No, nigga, if I don't feel comfortable, I don't care if you my mama or daddy, sister. That's how like whoever kids go to. They on the pastors and other people to talk to because you ain't the safe space.
At all. Actually.
CJ, what you gotta say?
I just want to say, man, much love and respect to everybody that views this. Co-parenting, we got to work together, and it's all about the kids. It's about the next generation, man. Like, and I just want to say this for the man, man. You can't even claim to be a king if you don't have the next generation as top priority in your mindset, man. Everything you do is supposed to be for the next generation coming up if you got kids out here. Even if you don't, that's just a part of being a man.
Let me just say this. One more point.
I'm gonna tell you.
Shout out to the fathers who don't need direction.
Man,
ain't doing
what they gotta do
for their children and the mothers as well. But really, the fathers, because it's always more negative of light the dads.
Especially black dads.
Just because he don't want to be with you, don't mean he don't want to be with his kids.
Thank you.
That part. Is just the look.
On behalf of all the men who accept that, thank you.
I'm just saying.
It ain't about you.
He don't want you. He want his kids.
You can't match your person.
He just don't want you no more.
That's it.
So the sooner you wrap your mind around that, the better off and the more beneficial you will be to your children as a mother. Because at the end of the day, you cannot challenge the relationship that kids have with their other parent.
No.
I love my daddy and I love my mama. My parents was never together, but they always was both in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it wasn't my mama business what I did with my dad, and it wasn't my dad business what I did with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all knew how to come together when it came to get my ass a whooping. You know what I'm saying? Or if I need to be reprimanded. You know what I'm saying? Or when it came down to me needing to be, some of y'all know y'all need to get to. Y'all knew how to come together then. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just want to not be that type of parent. I want to be able to come together on shit that ain't negative. You know what I'm saying? When we ain't got to get on our child. When we can celebrate we can celebrate our child.
Yeah.
Like get your personal feelings out of it. Whatever was ain't no more.
Q-tip, quit taking it personal.
Whatever it was is not no more when it comes to the relationship between the parents. Now let's refocus the energy on what we gotta continue to grow. And that's this human or humans that we've created. You know, but it's hard when you got one parent on board and not another. But it also shows you that somebody get it, so you ain't tripping.
Period.
Keep the government out your business, man.
I would love that.
Remember that
all
shit.
means, man. I understand that you have no choice.
Don't make me get them people involved.
Man,
Look,
don't push me over the edge.
I will say for beginning situations, for if the dude is doing his job and you just mad because y'all ain't together, don't do it. But if a nigga like real, he ain't doing it. Like, even acting like the kid exists. Hey, do what you gotta do, my brody. Like, because you ain't, like I said, it take two.
Equal rights around here.
It take two. So, for you to leave it all on one, not cool.
Never
so,
cool.
She got to stick the dogs on you, bro. She got to stick the dogs on you. But, to touch on what you said, even if men don't have kids, think about the kids. Yeah. And that's important because the fuck them kids committee be like, fuck them kids, but you can't really say fuck them kids because them kids also need you because you are men. And a lot of these kids ain't got men. So you gotta be some kind of example. I mean, I ain't saying like you gotta settle down and be good, but like be a good person.
I got a award, got an early. I'm good. I already paid my dues.
Be a good person. But my brother, I will say my brother. Here I am. My brother might have not had kids and he's fucked them kids committee, but he has been a mentor to big brother, big sister, and has won the award for being a big brother. So he has done.
He be capping on the kids.
He might not be the brother to me, but he was being a brother.
You capping on the kids.
He been a brother to a boy. He had been a brother to a brother.
Quit capping on the kids, man.
Stand up.
I got out.
Come back.
I did my party, got out.
I respect that.
And you'll be back. You'll be back.
I've also received an award.
It's a contagious community.
It's
a contagious community. You'll be back. Serial stepdaddy.
Good job, man.
Stepdad. Right. That was preparing him for stepdad.
You did what the Most High wanted you to do.
Preparing you for stepdaddy season.
Don't be, but
you up next, Marcus.
Man with no kids, still think about the kids and them boys. They looking
at
right.
Y'all. You up next,
y'all in
Marcus.
the streets doing all this extra
you
stuff. They looking at that.
Yeah. You the positive role model.
Right. You positive, so don't feel bad.
Treat their mama good and you doing your job.
They trying to make my brother stepdad.
Yeah, see? And they can see them.
They gotta go home. They gotta go to school in the morning.
I understand that.
Hey, friend, you know
how much you helping when you do that?
You hear what you say?
They gonna know how to not disrespect their mama just because they see how good you treat. So it's gonna make them want to treat their mama good.
Man, but hey, why your kids know my name already? I don't understand. Why they know where you going on certain times in the calendar.
I don't know, but I tell them how to spell their name. I taught them the element of P one word. You know what I'm saying?
Are you my
daddy? You're welcome. Their daddy knows nothing.
Now, kids, what y'all say when y'all meet a nice man?
Are you my daddy? They better not know.
I appreciate you.
What he said. All right, y'all.
I appreciate the continuing passing of the sticky icky. I appreciate that.
When a real hold it down, you supposed to drink.
Talk about it.
It's been a podcast. It's been
Talk
a show.
about
it. What you when you right.
Cool. Make sure y'all follow on Facebook, YouTube, IG. It's Parenthood Chronicles with your girl, Joe. No E. All right, remember, there's no handbook, just breaking generational habits and curses. Hug yourself, hug your kids. Until next time, y'all.